Planning a trip to the fascinating land of China. Before you pack your bags and head off to explore the wonders of this vast country, there are some crucial mistakes you'll want to steer clear of. From cultural faux pas to logistical mishaps, we've got you covered. Join us as we unveil the top 7 travel mistakes to avoid in China, ensuring your journey is smooth, memorable, and hassle-free. But before we dive into these essential tips, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more travel guides and insights. Now, let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Number 7. Ignoring Chinese etiquette and customs. One of the biggest mistakes travelers make in China is disregarding local etiquette and customs. China has a rich cultural heritage with distinct customs and traditions that should be respected. For example, it's customary to greet others with a nod or handshake rather than a hug, and it's polite to address people by their title and surname. Additionally, respecting elders and observing dining etiquette, such as not sticking chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice, is essential. By familiarizing yourself with Chinese etiquette for your trip, you'll avoid unintentional offenses and show respect for the local culture. Number 6. Underestimating the language barrier. Navigating China's linguistic landscape can be challenging for travelers, especially those who don't speak Mandarin Chinese. While English is spoken in some tourist areas and hotels, it's not widely understood in more remote regions or by older generations. Underestimating the language barrier can lead to communication breakdowns and frustration. To overcome this challenge, consider learning basic Mandarin phrases or downloading translation apps to facilitate communication. Additionally, carrying a bilingual map or business card with your hotel's address can be helpful when seeking directions or assistance from locals. By embracing the language barrier and adopting creative communication strategies, you'll enhance your travel experience and connect more deeply with the culture. Number 5. Overlooking visa and entry requirements. One of the most critical travel mistakes to avoid in China is overlooking visa and entry requirements. Depending on your nationality, you may need a visa to enter China, and the application process can vary in complexity and duration. It's essential to research visa requirements well in advance of your trip and ensure that your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay. Additionally, be aware of any travel advisories or restrictions that may affect entry into certain regions or provinces. By obtaining the necessary visas and adhering to entry requirements, you'll avoid delays and complications at immigration checkpoints. Number 4. Failing to plan for the Great Firewall of China. Travelers to China often encounter difficulties accessing popular websites and social media platforms due to the country's strict internet censorship policies, known as the Great Firewall of China. Services such as Google, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are typically blocked or heavily restricted, making it challenging to stay connected online. Failing to plan for the Great Firewall can disrupt your communication with friends and family back home and limit your access to essential information and services. To circumvent these restrictions, consider using a virtual private network, VPN, to securely access blocked websites and maintain internet privacy while traveling in China. By preparing for the Great Firewall in advance, you'll stay connected and informed throughout your journey. Number 3. Overpacking and carrying unnecessary items. One common travel mistake is overpacking and carrying unnecessary items, especially when visiting China. While it's tempting to pack for every possible scenario, lugging around a heavy suitcase can be cumbersome and impractical, especially when navigating crowded streets and public transportation. Instead, focus on packing versatile clothing and essential items that can be layered for warmth or protection from the elements. Additionally, consider the convenience of travel-sized toiletries and lightweight accessories that won't weigh you down. By packing smart and minimizing excess baggage, you'll streamline your travel experience and have more freedom to explore China's diverse landscapes and attractions. Number 2. Underestimating the size and diversity of China. China is a vast and diverse country with a myriad of cultural, geographic, and historical attractions waiting to be explored. One of the most significant travel mistakes is underestimating the size and diversity of China and trying to see everything in one trip. With its vast territory spanning from bustling metropolises to remote rural villages, China offers endless opportunities for discovery and adventure. Instead of trying to cover too much ground, focus on prioritizing destinations and experiences that align with your interests and preferences. Whether you're exploring the ancient wonders of Beijing, cruising the Yangtze River, or hiking the Great Wall, take the time to savor each moment and immerse yourself fully in the richness of Chinese culture and heritage. Number 1. Neglecting travel insurance and health precautions. One of the most critical travel mistakes to avoid in China is neglecting travel insurance and health precautions. While China offers excellent medical facilities in major cities, healthcare standards may vary in more remote areas, and language barriers can complicate communication with medical staff. Additionally, travelers should be aware of potential health risks such as air pollution, foodborne illnesses, and altitude sickness in high-altitude regions. Investing in comprehensive travel insurance that covers medical emergencies, trip cancellations, and evacuation services can provide peace of mind and financial protection during your travels. Additionally, be sure to pack essential medications, sunscreen, and insect repellent to stay healthy and comfortable throughout your trip. And there you have it, fellow travelers, the top 7 travel mistakes to avoid in China. By steering clear of these common pitfalls and planning ahead, you'll ensure a smooth, enjoyable, and unforgettable journey through this captivating country. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and guides, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest content. Until next time, happy travels.